you found on each body.
Oh, and a bowl. I found a bowl. Oh yeah. Hotel.
Okay.
In the note description of all those 3 things you just put down,
Yeah.
you should put found in Drow Cave.
Found in Drow Cave.
There's a command called copy paste. That's fine. You can do it that way too.
I just wanted to capitalize this one.
What does copy paste do?
Don't worry about that.
Is it a roll 20 command?
Okay. So I told Luke what you said after you chopped that chick's head off.
Oh. What did I say?
How that you've never had that urge to do that before.
Oh, yeah. Some kind of bloodlust came over me.
Got so much gold.
You notice Luke's a little bit slower too, and his coin purse jingles a lot more. And there's a lot more shit in his backpack.
What, you loot all the crossbows too?
Oh yeah, who has all the crossbows, by the way?
Not me.
Did anyone actually get those?
I didn't.
We should get them.
There's literally 40 hand crossbows in this dungeon.
we should pick those up.
I mean, I have like no room as it is.
I don't know how to shoot those things.
Do you know how to sell them? Probably not.
No.
Yeah, they're like 75 gold for cost, which means we can probably get 10%. So it's like 400
400 gold?
How you carrying all that?
How heavy is it?
3
So
pounds.
3 pounds. It's 120 pounds.
What are you putting them in?
Exactly. He's a
So-
big guy. He can carry a lot of stuff.
You only got 2 hands.
I only have 2 hands.
He can carry like 5 on each finger.
So this shield I found, what's it like?
What shield did
You didn't find any shield, by the way.
I swear you just said everything after the word Rufio GM like 11.
Oh no, everything before that's what you found. Here. In case you missed it. I don't know.
So
Here.
you do want me to add up all those numbers by hand, even though you said don't when I said I should.
Yes, exactly.
Exactly.
Fuck.
Here's what you found.
I haven't been awake that long.
I don't even see a chest. What chest was Luke opening? Oh, now there's a chest. I see. Oh, wait. I'm gonna go back in here. and
Wait,
take-
is that the statue's box?
I'm gonna take my rope back off of her. This dead body.
Oh yeah, you don't want to leave without your rope.
Yeah. What's this open chest?
I guess you guys have a realistic amount of stuff in your backpacks.
I don't really have anything crazy.
Yeah. Hold on, let me open Saddlebags.
I mean, Saddleback has
He's got a lot of
crazy
pouches.
shit, but like, I don't think it weighs very much. I could take one of these blankets off the bed and put all the crossbows in it. Carry it around like a hobo.
So I walk up these two, and I hand them both bags of 3,000 silver each, and then bags of 50 gold each too.
So you guys can both at 3,000 and It's 3,000 silver and 50 gold to your inventory.
Do I have to?
I'll do it, I guess.
I did.
No, I mean, do I have to take it?
I mean, do you just drop yours on the ground?
Oh no, hold on. Let me do some quick calculation. 170. 231. The silver weighs 60 pounds.
It's heavy.
Is that all you found in there?
Does the silver feel weird to you anyway? As in, like, you don't really want to be around it?
Yeah, I don't really want to be around it. I see what you did there.
Bulls.
I see what you did, Luke.
That's not exactly what I did.
Dude, he placed gunpowder inside of the silver bag, so if anything goes awry, he just shoots the bag and there's an explosion of 3,000 silver shrapnel pieces.
I don't
Man,
need gunpowder.
You ain't slick.
Remember, I shoot balls of energy. And fireballs.
So you literally just saw a Bohican, like, decapitate a woman's head in a cauldron of blood, violently.
That's pretty violent, dude.
And then you guys, like, looted everything. Are you actually hoboing all those crossbows?
I mean, I feel like we should pick up as many as we can.
I'm thinking how many hobos, or how many crossbows a hobo can carry.
I want to at least drag these to my horses. To my horse.
I'll just put every crossbow into a blanket and drag it out with us.
I would say a blanket can hold 15 hand crossbows.
Alright. Well, I'll drag one too.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, that's like a little twin-sized bed.
I think about your blanket on your bed. And like a
drag it.
hand
I
crossbow
literally
fits in your hand.
just grabbed the blanket on my bed.
I'm okay with dragging 15 crossbows. Got it. Hey, look. A bear thing.
I don't know if you noticed this.
Saddleback. I think it's time to leave.
I think I should pick this up.
What?
Okay.
Swipe. What do I add? Bear.
Hey, Saddleback. I think it's time to leave.
He gave me like 70 numbers to add up again, not all in the same unit, so I'm going wherever Bohican's gone.
I'm gonna pick up my bear pelt.
You notice it's not there.
Huh. That's weird. It was there when we came in.
I'm dragging these crossbows out.
And as you're walking forward, your eagle-eyed spot a bear pelt on Luke.
Oh. That's strange.
Is it though?
That bear pelt lumpy with crossbows.
Is Saddleback dragging any hand crossbows out?
No, I'm fucking counting these coins as I'm walking out.
Hey, Demon. I think that's my
Hey.
bear pelt.
Oh, yeah, I was just making sure you didn't forget it, man.
Oh, thank you. You're so nice, Demon.
I was gonna put it on your horse.
Thank you.
You can have it back.
Thank
It's
you.
heavy anyway.
I need
How
to
much is
actually
the hand
wear it.
crossbow you said?
I deleted the bear pelt.
Boykin, you notice you're probably carrying about 280 pounds of shit.
I was dragging those crossbows. So.
Io?
Yeah.
I thought it was like
Fortune, you're...
230.
God, what are you carrying that's so fucking heavy?
A lot of that stuff I'm not actually carrying. It's on the horse. Like all the
Oh, yeah.
any of the pelts, like 7 high quality deer pelts. They call it the weight tinnies. It's all on the horse. So I'm not actually carrying that much.
191 pounds. It's your money. What do you do with all your money? Your money's weighing you down.
Well, only a portion of this I'm actually carrying. Some of it's on the horse too.
Okay.
That's why I get rid of.
Well, we have to do it this way then, dude. How much money is on the horse? You have to, like, let's type it in your inventory. And, like, your treasure loot inventory notes?
Okay.
You could give him a character named Biggie Smalls or Smalley Biggs or whatever.
That's fucking complex. Okay. So you guys go outside. And, like, it's, like, very noticeable that, like, you haven't really said much to Bohican.
I don't know if I have anything to say.
Okay. I hand Bohican and Luke a
Is he
bag
counting as
of-
we're walking out? It's like
Yeah.
going through these coins.
Yeah. Bohican, I hand you a bag of 491 copper.
Feeling I'm standing by the horse.
Luke, you get identical bags.
Oh, sweet. I can't.
491 copper. 23 silver.
Not what I can do.
69 gold. And 23 electrum pieces.
If you could read. 3958.
What?
3958. EQ1 problems.
How many electrum?
23. Jordan.
I say to Saddleback, just give me the gold.
Any plat?
Unless you're giving me plat, there's no plat.
Okay.
How much gold did you say?
I said 69 gold.
Jordan 69.
I'm gonna find a conversion house.
Out in the woods?
Anywhere.
That's literally what I did in EverQuest to make money. I was like out in the wilderness with all this plat on me, and I was giving it to this guy for all of his fucking silver and gold. And he was giving me extra.
It's the mobile bank man.
Yeah.
Hey.
You find a monk in the woods with a lot of plat on him.
What's the processing fee? 8%? 9%?
So it's still like before noon. Jeez. Like it's early in the day. Like your morning was spent eradicating a drow cavern.
I put this in my
Okay. Do you let Saddleback put anything on your horse since since the incidents.
The incident.
Is he like struggling?
Yeah, you see Saddleback struggling a lot to carry his money. Or no, he's so strong. I forgot.
He has 19 straight. He can carry
Saddleback has no problem
almost
carrying
as
all
much
the
as
shit.
me.
Whoa. Well, let me finish adding it to my inventory.
Like me and him can carry pretty much the same amount.
Oh, some big muscly arms you got there.
They're actually not, but it's amazing how much he can carry. I'm amazed this little kid's carrying that much.
That brings me down to like 130.
Just erase it, yeah.
Well, no, I'm gonna keep it on there just so it adds the total. But they're both like.
Oh no, I mean like actually erase it from there, so like it's down in the horse
Well, I know it is on the horse, but
for weight purposes.
yeah, I know. But I wanted to know the whole total.
You'll know. You just gotta remember what's on your horse,
Yeah, but
and make sure you don't lose your horse.
I'm not going to lose my horse.
So far, that's not been what we've been seeing.
Doesn't it weighs more than it's worth?
I've got the important stuff.
God, I have 156 pounds of gold.
Dude, that is just like playing EverQuest 1. This weighs more than I can sell it for, so I'm gonna drop it.
This, yes.
What? Oh yeah.
Oh, no, wait, we're actually a lot lighter. Because apparently, someone magically had our rations without us ever seeing it or getting a roll for it.
I already took care of that. My rations are gone. They've been gone.
Yeah, when did you have rations? Oh, you had rations? I was all over for you guys' rations.
Apparently
I had
not.
manually typed mine to 0 from before.
Yeah, I just put mine to 0.
Lucky number 13 in my box. I just have rations. I left them in there, but they just say 0 in case we get them again.
It's weird how that guy stole all our rations with Saddleback watching him and we didn't get a roll for it.
He did roll for it.
What?
He made a perception check, and they're all bad. Okay. It's up to you guys where you go next. You're lost in the woods still. You went where that bird told you to go.
Can we go back to where we found the bird?
If you make it well enough survival check, you can
I'm
go.
just gonna climb up the tree.
And you're gonna recognize the bird?
No, I'm just gonna find a.
Oh. So you climb up the tree, and you notice the sun is like, it's like noonish. So, but you can tell that east is still. You guys are going in the right direction.
All right.
If you wanted to go east, then yeah.
So I go back down the tree.
You actually see the tree line up. You actually see like the edge of the trees. It's still probably like a day away though.
That's good to know. So I go back down.
I don't want to carry these crossbows on me, by the way.
Well,
Are you gonna put them on your horse?
Yeah.
Your horse seems a little bit better. Like you could probably carry those crossbows.
Okay.
My horse is carrying the crossbows.
I don't know how to do that.
Or it's dragging the crossbows. I don't care. My horse is pretty small as a work horse.
Just like uncheck the crossbows.
Yeah, so they're not carried.
Oh, yeah, they are unchecked.
I think I left it unchecked actually.
Yeah, you did.
I guess I'm not carrying my horse either.
You're what?
My horse, I'm not carrying him.
You're not carrying your horse? No.
Yeah, I could uncheck that.
Yes.
I'm guessing this is not magical.
No.
This is probably not magical.
No.
Okay. That's fine.
The next time you detect magic, you actually detect that those are not magical, but those 3 items are.
Sweet.
So you climb down. Do you say anything?
I say I can see the tree line, but this drow cave seems to be quite profitable. Are we sure we don't want to ravage another group of them? There was plenty that left the fighting pit that day, or earlier this morning.
What was the nickname the deer gave you?
The Thunder Monster?
Thunder Monster.
Are we just trying to gather nicknames now?
I think we should keep heading east. We had 30 days to finish, and I think we're almost there.
We were pretty short pressed for time. I think we might even be behind schedule, but all the same, I think
You guys are still worried about that? Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe we. Okay.
It was a lot of money.
Well, if we're
Mr.
not worried about that, what was the point of coming into these woods at all?
Yeah, like you're like filching crossbows right now, trying to like hawk them and sell them.
Okay. Yeah, we just keep going east then.
Plus, I really don't want a royal bounty on my head for taking the gig, getting the free cloaks, and then
We can always get the cloaks back.
I mean, you would literally be handing them a cloak. I want to see the dragon, so I start going east.
They don't even know who I am.
Saddleback's leading the way. Does anyone follow? Saddleback, take a survival check.
I
Wait.
said, Demon, is he
Saddleback,
going the
take a
right way?
Well, no, didn't he indicate what way we needed to go?
He really didn't. So what did he do? I want to see if you like know which way to go.
Oh.
Saddleback, that is. So Saddleback says, "Come on, guys, I want to see the dragons," and he heads in the direct opposite way you guys are supposed to be going.
So back into the drow cave. With roll of 2, it's like I'm digging into the ground to try to get there.
And I just asked him, did you not get enough of the the drow from this cave, little guy?
Fuck. Just checking, making sure you're on your toes.
Oh yeah. The dead trees weren't a giveaway.
There's not a lot of dead trees around this way. It's really lively. You see boars and wolves, deer,
And werewolves.
small woodland creatures.
I start heading east.
I look over at both of them walking different ways. Hey, Saddleback, I think you should come this way.
I do like a lockstep turn, change direction without even breaking like stride. It almost looks like without even breaking my movement. You're not quite sure how I change direction like that, but I do.
So you guys notice that these woods are very much like the woods when you first walked in.
We're getting close to the edge of the forest, guys. We're almost through.
Wasn't that when all this bad shit happened?
You mean death?
Well, I mean, we are werewolf heavy.
Werewolf?
He just called you fat.
There's no sign that I'm a werewolf.
Except for the bite.
People get bit by wolves all the time.
Yeah, but
You
dude,
didn't get bit by a wolf. You got bit by
you're
a
like
werewolf.
pawing behind your ear all the time now.
It's fine, guys. Don't worry.
With your feet. It's weird.
Hey, those goblin bones might come in handy. You play fetch with them.
Oh, yeah.
But
No, didn't we smoke that? We smoked that petrified goblin man.
Yeah.
you did smoke that with the fucking sapphire.
Isn't he good, man?
I'm gonna keep trudging through the forest. get out into the plains where you can try and kill me. Can I just keep a tree? That tree can walk up. I need an int.
So you guys talk shit to Mohican for like
Well,
8 hours.
I don't know. What I was thinking though is like, I also got hit with the tusks from the boars,
You didn't though.
but I did get hit with them. I
No,
just
you didn't.
I passed my
You
con
did.
save,
Oh,
and I also got bit by the werewolf before the one that I failed, and I passed those saves. So like, I don't know that they would know that I
They
was
didn't
a
see you get hit by no boar tusk. They did clearly see you get bit by a lot of werewolves.
but they did see me get hit with the boars.
I'm not sure that the boar ever hit you with a tusk.
no, there's only weapons with the boar. Because I was worried about that shit when we were fighting them, but
I'm
Yeah,
pretty
the
sure I
boars
had to
missed
make a
off the
con
tusk.
save.
No, not against the boar.
Jesus was on your
I
side.
remember being very disappointed that the boars didn't tusk any of you.
Okay.
I wanted them to have new friends.
Get to the trees.
But those wolves, like Saddleback and Vorton clearly saw you surrounded by wolves getting bitten like a lot. Like, "Ah, rah, 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 rah." And you were screaming like, oh.
I'm being bit by werewolves.
Oh god.
So do we come to the edge of the forest?
It's getting pretty dark. And like you guys are near the forest edge. Like, do you guys want to camp in the woods or like you guys want to go out in the plains? You guys really can't see the plains, like, you know, clearly. But the trees, like, the foliage is very less thick. It's like the edge of the woods instead of like deep in the woods. There's like not a huge canopy. You can see up, you can see out. You're like a couple miles into the woods.
I think we should make our camp in the woods before we go out into the plains. There's no telling what's out there.
I agree. We should camp one more night, and gather food for the plains.
Yeah.
Well, do you gather small woodland creatures and or water supply?
I do. Is there any way I can gather extras?
No, you get like a day's worth. I guess you want to spend extra time doing it?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll like a survival check. You're a good hunter. I'll say it's like a DC 10 to find like good game in the woods. It's really easy. Like, it's very common. Like, shit everywhere. Yeah, you come back to the camp with like a prize buck.
I have a hunting trap too
Yeah,
that I could use.
it's like a grade 9.5 buck.
Out of 10?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like the best buck, most majestic buck you've ever seen.
Wow.
You just killed it.
The most majestic buck you've ever seen.
And it was like a clean kill. Like, you shot the bow. It's basically the beginning of the movie, The Last of the Mohicans.
Nice, dude.
But instead of like 3 Indians, it's you. Because all the other ones are dead.
When I come back, I start cleaning it, cutting it up.
Luke's jealous, actually. He's pretty good at killing deer, but he never nailed something like that.
This is true. I never got that buck.
And that's a very high quality Eastwood buck pelt in your inventory.
Never got that.
Nice.
That unicorn.
Yeah, you guys didn't see any unicorns either.
Well, when I start cooking it for them, I don't let mine cook very long. Just like a minute, and just take it off and eat it.
And Bohican, you notice you're very sweaty, and you have this bad fever, and you have the chills. And it's like, Mohican looks noticeably ill. Like, he's, like, shaking, and he's sweating a lot.
I do want to cook up the rest of the meat though, and like let it dry overnight.
Just overnight? Okay.
Yeah, into like jerky.
Jerky takes
Press
way
it
more
out.
than a day to make, but... I get
Well, I
you
mean,
saying.
I'm not making like beef jerky. I mean, it's like so it holds longer.
Are you
as
gonna
we go
salt
into the
it?
flame. I don't think we have any salt.
I don't think so either. Are you doing anything special, Luke?
I'm contemplating what I'm gonna do when this guy turns into a werewolf and wants to eat me.
Is Saddleback doing anything special?
It can.
Yeah.
I'm making a point not to take Norbert Pennyworth out of his pouch, but rather shove the food into it. And just kind of like act like he's not there so I don't remind anyone, aka Bohican, that he's in there.
Okay. Are you guys setting up any guards or watches?
I tell them I'll watch second.
I mean, I'll take first watch.
Alright, I'll grab that last one. I go to bed.
Yeah, me too.
So, Luke, are you doing anything?
I mean, I'm gonna be on the alert, of course, but
How alert, though? Like, is it alert as last time?
well, I'm not exactly contemplating how I'm going to kill Bohican. It's let's just say I'm passively alert.
You're passively alert? So, in the first couple hours, you
What are
hear,
you
like...
actively doing?
I'm reading.
So he's reading about mechanical golems and whatnot. And then in the woods, he hears like, hoo hoo, hoo hoo.
The sound of my ponies.
Is there anything else? Does that like bother you reading at all? Like,
I mean, I guess I'll take a active perception check and see if I can't decipher.
Damn.
so you clearly see
Master P.
where you look at the tree with like your staff ready, and then you clearly see an owl.
Alright.
Dude, he heard an owl. Like, that's crazy.
And then your like watch ends. But like you feel a little like, you know, actually you're fine. Like you go right back to your book. And so you clearly identify the source of the hooting. There was no mistaking you. Like you clearly saw the owls.
I go and wake up Saddleback. And I tell him, hey, take this watch. And don't wake up Bohican.
Oh, did you buy me a present?
I mean,
Is it a child-sized watch?
yeah.
Is that what he hears in the wilderness? On his what?
Yes.
Can we just kill a bunch of them?
Oh man.
Wow. Wow.
Dude, we don't even need to roll, 'cause that definitely was the most racist comment.
I think he was talking about the owlbears.
Yes, you did kill a lot of Albers. So Saddleback.
Did you say Alberts?
Okay, so it's my watch.
And
Wait, I was second.
I tell Saddleback to wake me up in 2 hours.
I was second, by the way.
I mean, you're asleep.
Yeah, I know, but I told you I was doing second. What?
I know.
Yeah, they know.
So
All right.
I get a short rest in.
Alright, Saddleback, is there anything that special you're doing?
Now my watch begins. How long have I been asleep?
4 hours.
No, I'm just watching. Just
Just watch.
I'm cleaning my toes with my knife. Not Liam Neeson's knife. My straight up knife.
Okay. Let's make some perception checks. Says your passive, your passive perception's not that good.
It's 11.
I know. Do you ever look up and actually do guard duty or anything?
I love how his 11 passive perception actively reflects everything he's doing.
So you get your toes nice and clean, and then you do some rounds of guard duty, and you take it very seriously, and you look around, and you don't see to you see a lot of threats. You see a shadow that looks like a bear, you see another shadow that looks like a dragon, and you hear a bunch of shit that sounds demonic. But you determine that it's far enough away that it's not a threat to the immediate camp. But you know it's out there.
All right.
And then 2 hours is up after that.
I go wake up Mohican.
Okay.
Hey, little guy.
And Mohican is he's tossing and turning a lot. He's really sweaty. He is when you go to touch him to push him, your hand is drenched in sweat.
All right, so I go over there and I, very parentally, just kind of run my hand through his hair, be like, "Hey, little guy."
And it's fucking soaking wet, and his head is burning hot. Not burning hot, but he has a really bad fever.
"Hey, little guy, how you feeling?"
The second he touches my head, I snap awake, roll over, and grab him by his throat.
Oh God.
Huh. Oh.
I smile.
I see it's him. I let his throat go. Thanks.
How you feeling?
Great. Feel great.
Ready for your watch?
Yes.
Okay.
I got it.
Let me know if you
I will.
wake up Luke if you can't handle it. I pull my boots back on and then I lay down in my bedroll.
So Mohican, about 2 hours into your watch, you notice it's a lot brighter than it should be. Like the sun's already coming up. And you notice, and then you think about how like Saddleback didn't have first watch.
Fuck. Why is the sun coming out? Do I hear anything?
Normal morning sounds.
Normal mornings.
Do I see anything?
You feel like shit, by the way, too. And you don't really see anything, but like you're having trouble like focusing. Like
I walk off from the camp a little bit.
yeah.
They're just out, away from them.
Yeah, you don't really see anything like a danger. You see like a lot more animals.
I start like sniffing the air.
Yeah, you sniff the air and you detect like a bear and a deer.
And a dragon.
No, nothing like that.
Oh, dude, I swear I saw some dragon.
I want to try to get another deer
You just hunt at night, away from the camp.
in the morning.
Okay. Holy shit! Yeah. So in like about 2 hours, you like just bag another deer, and it's like a really, really like it's a high quality deer.
I'm not watching them, by the
Yeah,
way.
I know. I know. You literally have hunting in the morning, not watching them.
Yeah.
Do you come back to camp after that?
Yeah, I'd bring the deer back to camp and start cleaning it and cooking some breakfast.
As you're coming back to the camp, you notice a bunch of owlbears are just like gnawing upon bodies. No.
Oh my god.
No, this everything's
I wish I
good.
could have seen Luke's face right there.
Everything's all good. It's like nothing ever happened at camp.
What did Luke's face look like though?
Oh, he's just reading this book.
I'm still asleep.
Yeah, they're both sound asleep.
I was gonna cook some breakfast out of this deer.
Do I wake up to the smell of like venison sausage?
Yeah, you guys wake up like way late. Like usually you guys get up at like the crack of dawn, but it's already like 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning. It's like 7:45, and you guys are getting up, and the sun's like already up. And you wake up to some like good deer meats cooking.
All right, I'm just smashing the deer breakfast.
Oh, you like that little guy?
Yeah. Cut up some more.
No.
The entire elk.
We need this for the trip.
Oh, okay.
Look out there across the plains. I look out across the plains for a mile. I say,
It looks strikingly similar to the plains that you entered the woods in.
we may not get to eat for days out there. You should enjoy this last bit of deer.
You've never had prairie dog before?
Actually, I have.
Turn the light on if you want.
Have you?
Yeah, didn't we eat some of that on the way in here?
I don't know.
Well, the sooner we find this dragon, the sooner we can spend our fat loot. So let's get going.
Alright.
You guys gonna wake Luke up?
Oh, I thought it was assumed he was up eating breakfast with me.
Oh no. His ass was asleep.
Yeah, after I'm done eating, I wake up Luke.
So Luke, you wake up. It's like way late.
But I wake him up by throwing cooked sausages at him.
Yes. You start thinking like when you went to bed, and you think it's probably like 6 hours after like your watch.
Jeez. Well, I mean, at least I got a full night's sleep.
Oh, hell yeah, reset my die.
Oh, why are we getting started so late?
Still morning.
It's late morning.
I don't know. Nobody woke me up from my watch last night. Could you explain that?
You look like you needed some extra sleep, so we
Well,
decided
so
to
did you.
go out.
You look like you were a little tired. I didn't want to wake you. So, let me know when we like pack up and start walking out. We know
You guys are packing up. Saddleback's already packing up.
Yeah, packing up.
Saddleback's like already like he's in the process of packing up. Are you guys doing anything?
I just get all the shit loaded up. Ready to go.
What about Fourth Son? Does he do anything in the morning?
I mean, I just gather my stuff and, make sure everything's there.
The usual couple things are missing, but then you just immediately go to like the Kender's bags and like scurry through them a little bit and find what you're missing. You're like, oh yeah, there it is, and you just pick it up and, as usual, just put it back in your bag.
I don't think he's ever taken stuff from me.
Oh, he's every day. There's always like something missing, and like you're going through, or you're like, oh yeah, here it is.
Yeah. Oh wait, what'd you say that pelt was, Matt? I didn't add it.
Oh, it's like whatever I say the other one was.
No, the first one. I forgot what the first one was. I never
Oh,
added
fuck.
it.
So what's the second one?
You never said.
Oh god damn it! I said what both of them were.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Luke, what is your pelts?
I thought you added it.
High quality?
I think I have a few high quality. I have high quality deer pelt.
Yeah, but can you find a high quality deer pelt? And an extremely high quality deer pelt.
Extremely high quality.
Extremely high quality, and then in the notes you can put Eastwood deer. Eastern wood deer. Eastwood. I make it sound like it's some fucking ghetto.
This one Eastwood.
Damn, you mean from the project?
Go west
The
side.
high rise?
How much do those weigh?
I don't know.
10 pounds.
Each?
Yeah.
I gotta get good and drunk for the fucking planes. Alright, so you guys are heading out?
Yeah.
So you head out. Do you guys have a map of the world, like, with you?
I don't.
Luke, do you?
No. No.
You guys didn't leave it with a fucking map? Ah, okay. So, Bohegan, you can go ahead and open up your map.
The werewolf is our map.
Okay.
You guys are fucked.
That's what I was waiting on. As soon as we get out of the woods, I want to look around and like triangulate my position with my.
So, are you looking at the map?
Yeah.
Go to Aspen.
Okay.
Actually, look at Dragon's Keep.
Okay.
See those 4 hills?
Between the woods and Dragon's Keep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys come out of that top hill, that first tree to the left. That's where you determine you guys come out at. You determine the area where you're coming out is pretty hilly, but not that hilly. So you determine that, like, okay, the plains must be to the north because, like, this looks like where the hills end. And then you determine, okay, so Dragon's Keep has to be that way because you see the mountains. You see like a little mountain range.
Yeah.
So like the east, like east, south, east, southeast. I guess is what you would call it.
East, south. Okay.
East, south. Yeah. And then when you look directly south, you see like a lot more hills.
All right. I don't see anything that looks like a dragon.
And then from a mile away, the plains look and the hills and the plains look very peaceful. Like, it looks like a good place to live.
It does.
And you think, wow, it'd be cool to be isolated in a place like this. And you start to think back to, like, what the Oni said. And you're like, wow, that guy was a genius.
Ah, shitballs, man.
And you start to think, like, how cool it'd be just be secluded, like, out in the wilderness, away from, like, civilization.
Yeah. I've thought that every day of my life, actually.
It's just more, it's, like, stronger than ever now. And, like, you have this, like, strong urge to hunt and kill now. Like, it's not that bad yet, but, like, it's, like, a little more. Like, you've been noticing you wanted to hunt more. And you look like shit. Like, it's obvious to Vortson and Saddleback that you look like shit. It's like you look mad feverish. You've been noticing you wanted to hunt.
That sounds like a Childish Gambino song or something.
How close are we to the forest? Are we still on the edge of it?
You're on the edge of the forest, yeah. Like, you guys are literally, like, 5 trees in, and Mohican, like, steps out to, like, scout ahead and, like, just look around.
I'm gonna tell him, well, at least we're on the right side of the fucking forest, boys.
Yeah, I was a little worried for a second, the way it all looked the same.
It doesn't look the same at all. Look how those hills over there lead into that mountain range.
Man, I can't see that
There's no
far.
mountains on the western side of these woods. What do you mean you can't see the fucking
It pretty
mountains?
much looks like the Sound of Music cover.
Wow.
Worlds are alive
Is there singing?
with the sound.
No, dude.
But your heart wants to sing all the songs you've sung. Is that even a lyric in the song? I'm pretty sure, dude. I'm gonna look it up. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I just made a pretty dope reference.
Matt, I feel like it's right, but I've never seen that movie.
I'm pretty sure I just made a dope.
I've seen that movie and I have no idea what that is.
The Sound of Music. The hills are alive. Lyrics.
I think it's called The Hills Have Eyes.
No.
Are you sure? It's not that one? You know, you could just look up the lyrics and not listen to the whole song. Oh god. So loud.
With the songs they have sung for 1,000 years. The hills will fill my heart with the sound of music. My heart wants to sing every song it hears. Yes! It was a dope reference.
My heart wants to sing every song it hears.
Oh my gosh.
Ah, dude. And here's another dope reference to the campaign. My heart wants to sigh like a chime. Rise from the lake to the trees. Hello, Maplebrook to the eastern woods. Is my whole campaign a fucking reference to The Sound of Music?
Did they just say Maplebrook for real?
Dude, I go to the hills when my heart is lonely.
Matt, you're fucking with me. They say Maplebrook in that song?
No.
Bro. Hey, did I subconsciously construct this entire campaign off The Sound of Music?
Oh god, dude.
And the Dragon Army's the Nazis?
Oh god.
And Saddleback's that little girl?
Dude, spoiler alert, I haven't seen it.
And Luke's like the girl?
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert, that movie's been around since like fucking 1951. Like. Alright, anyways, that's what you see.
It warms my heart. Are there any settlements, farms that I
No.
Nothing?
Notice a distinct lack of that shit.
That's weird.
That's one thing you do notice.
In this very fertile land, nobody lives here?
Yeah.
Huh. So I tell him it's a couple more days that way. I point kind of east north.
For all who those are wondering, there is 2 moons in this world. In case it's anyone's interest.
There are tulips?
2 moons! 2 moons!
Oh my god.
You know, I played an MMO named 2 Moons before.
Wasn't that a, Tales of, that was like a D&D MMO, wasn't it? Oh, no, I'm thinking of an RPG. Never mind.
Well, now that we're actually talking about it, let me actually say that the world has 7 months. Each month is 55 days. And each week is 5 days. Therefore, each month has, like, how many weeks is that? It has that many weeks. 11, yes, or so. Carry on.
All right. Well, wait. What way do we want to go? Do we want to head to the hills or to the mountains? Direct. Or no? I guess we got to get past it, don't we?
My arm is still pointing the way.
All right. Let's do that then.
Okay. We're gonna start heading off, like, from where we are toward the S.
Which S? There's so many.
The
So
S.
you're going like directly like 45 degrees north.
Yes.
north.
Yeah.
To Hallis?
Across
East.
the plains. Staying away from the mountains.
Okay. So you guys start traveling. What's your formation?
Well,
Saddleback's number 2, Bohican's number 1, Luke's number 3.
I'm first on my horse.
Are you like are you on your horse?
Yep.
This is an awkward moment of the campaign.
Yeah.
Luke and Bohican mount up. Do you guys like stay mounted or like?
I spend the next 4 minutes sobbing, just with my hands around the horseshoe necklace around my neck.
So like, do you guys take notice of this? Like,
What's wrong, kid?
Forgotten so quickly.
Could you explain it to me?
She's gone.
She who?
Sarah Jessica. And I gesture with each word, shaking the horseshoe at him. Sarah Jessica.
Oh, you missed the beer.
That was dad. Recognize her dad. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That's a lot like what's happening.
Who's Sarah Jessica?
Damn.
Oh damn, dude. How hard has Santa Fe cry after that?
I mean, I'm fucking crying hard. Like, it's a constant stream of tears coming down my face.
Is Luke's horse a riding horse or a draft horse?
It's a draft.
Okay.
Luke's riding horse got killed.
Alright, so this inconsolable sobbing mess here. I'm gonna
I
pick
do
it
agree.
up. I'm gonna get off my horse, pick it up and set it on the saddle. And I'm just gonna grab the horse by the reins and start walking.
Wait, am I sitting in front of you or behind you?
He's not in the saddle.
I'm not on the horse.
Oh, fuck.
I move at the same speed as Luke's horse when I'm on foot, so.
I thought we were about to have a pimp my ride moment. I was gonna be saddleback. On the back saddle.
So like, Bohican's like Vin Diesel from the Chronicles of Riddick, going like, "There's only one speed, my speed," and like he's just leading the way, and like the horses are like following behind him.
Yeah,
And then you guys are just heading across the plains,
All right.
and it's very peaceful. Like, nice fertile plains with no crops. It's all like wild grass, and you see wild animals, and it's great.
I want to stop to eat sometime in the afternoon.
We're breaking for like brunch or something.
Dude, I've been running all fucking morning. I don't know what you've been doing.
Okay, so you guys break for lunch.
The North remembers.
I'm gonna eat some more of that deer.
We have some. Yeah.
Just
I'll
hang
eat
out.
I'm gonna
Take
eat
a
some of the.
short rest.
I'm gonna cook my part of the deer though.
Oh, you want it cooked? I
Yeah.
guess he makes a fire.
Like I don't want it seared to where it's bleeding still.
I just started eating mine. Whenever we stopped and rested.
Luke, you begin to wonder if his fever is brought on by, like, salmonella and trichinosis.
You're not triggering
Because
us.
Bohican's still sweating a lot. Like, he's just been running forever, but, like, you've seen Bohican run before, and it's like, he is mad, like, sweating a lot. And he's drinking, like, a lot of water, and, like, and he's eating a lot more.
How you doing there, big guy?
Great. We're almost there.
How are we now?
And he looks fucking crazy when he talks.
You getting hungry?
That's why I'm eating. Aren't you hungry? There, I got a lot.
And he is just fucking chowing down on, like, pretty raw deer. Like, it's cooked a little bit, but, like, nowhere near. Like, You see him bite into it, and it's still fleshy.
It's
Like,
like one
you
of
know,
those like
It's
rare
not
steaks.
It's like it's not even rare. It's like one of those like steaks you buy at the store, and it's like not cooked.
Just ripped open the package.
I heated it up on the fire, but
And then you like worry about Saddleback because you notice his isn't like he cooked his himself, and it's not really cooked right. Do you want to help him out, Saddleback out at all, or he's like emulating Bohican? He's eating like a madman, also like.
No.
And during camp, you notice that nothing's really awry.
alright. Well, I'm just gonna get up and keep going after we're done eating and taking a break.
Okay. So you guys head about the same direction for about the same amount of time you walked before the sun starts like setting down a little earlier than usual than you guys are used to, just because like you guys set out later.
And we haven't come across anything at all the entire plane.
Just animals, like wild animals, but not like herds of them. Not a lot of anything really. In 30 miles, you guys expected you walked? No civilization, no crops, no big herds of anything.
All
No,
right.
nothing. That's weird. I might say to them like, these planes don't look very scorched.
Do you notice any dragons flying about?
Nah. In the sky, you see nothing but regular birds.
What do you see with your eagle eyes? Any dragons?
So on the map, you're like the S and
No.
Scorched Plains go directly down, and then 1, 2 to the left. You guys are like right there.
Why are we zigzagging? Why aren't we just going straight to Dragon's Keep?
It's in the Scorched Plains is our goal.
We're not going to Dragon. We're staying away from Dragon.
And I catch Luke up on the meeting he wasn't at. The return dragon is in the Scorched Plains.
Yeah, there's a big. For those who weren't there, Saddleback explains in great detail, very surprisingly, how a long time ago there was a dragon in the first war between the Night Lord's dragons versus the lions and the free folk. And that there was a great dragon, Galrock, the most ancient dragon, one of the most ancient dragons in the world, who was defeated on the Scorched Plains, and his bones rested there. However, scouts reported that the bones were no longer there, and reports of giant, gargantuan dragon in the sky, circling the sky above Dragon's Keep by Scorched Plains. And Scorched Plains are known breeding ground and raising ground of the dragon army. They raise dragons there.
Why did we come here again?
They want to confirm if that's true, if that's a myth.
We're supposed
Yeah.
to see if the big ass huge dead dragon's back alive. And then come back.
And the area where he died is pretty much near the S on the Scorched Plains.
Hey, I kept track of my cloak usage. I have 23 hours and 57 minutes left.
Surprisingly, Luke has about 23 hours, maybe a little less. 24 hours is a long time, apparently.
Yeah, apparently.
Apparently, it's long enough to rob a bank and fucking cut loose and fuck up everything.
I have 23 hours and 55 minutes remaining. All right. I say, okay, guys. The dragons, we can't see the dragon. So, I mean, how big can he really be, right? He's not as big as the mountain.
I guess he's not as big as the mountains.
Can you check to make sure that he's not one of those mountains sitting there that we mistook?
They look like mountains.
Okay. Because I'd love to see a dragon that big.
Would you?
Yeah, I would.
The fuck would you do?
I would be the first Kender ever to see a dragon that big.
Can we talk while we're traveling?
Yeah, you guys are traveling.
Like, I'm like, yeah, whatever. I've seen dragon whelps, been there, slayed that.
We
But
saw
I
a pretty
really-
big dragon over the bay.
Yeah, but we didn't get to fight that one.
You would
And
have
I'm real
died.
sad.
I would have died.
You
Y'all
might
would've
have.
died.
I feel like I would have been fine. Rorax would have protected me.
What makes you think that?
And then I show him my hoop pack, and it's 33 notches.
Wow. What are those cuts?
You know what they are. He shows you them literally every day.
In combat, I'm showing you. It's like when
Oh, you mean all the people you shot after the demon hit them with magic?
one of these is a dragon whelp, and another one is an oni. I don't know if you were there for that.
I actually
I
don't
killed-
know if you were there for that.
I
was right next to him.
Well, this is what I remember. I remember I was sleeping.
You
I
mean
was-
your friend
I was warm and comfortable.
that you led us into the woods with when
And then
I
I
said we
woke
should
up
go
and
north
sleep-
around the woods, right? That's what you're referring to?
I was sleeping, and then someone lay down behind me, and it was comfortable, and I felt safe. And then I woke up and saved you guys from the oni. That's what I remember.
Owlbears, by the way. They
I
were trying
think-
to eat you. And I stopped them from eating you in your sleep.
Yeah, I don't remember that happening. I just woke up and the oni was there. I don't remember any owlbears.
You don't pay attention very much, do you, kid?
I did try to make a blanket out of something, though. You wouldn't let me.
I have a deer pelt you can make a blanket out of.
Yeah?
Yeah, we could wrap you up in it and feed you to the dragon.
Oh, like a breakfast sausage. Or like a pig in a blanket?
Exactly.
Oh, so we're going to use me as bait when we try to kill it. That's exciting.
Gorthon has flashbacks to the morning time when sausage was being thrown at him.
Isn't it a great plan, settlement?
Like PTSD flashbacks? You don't know, you weren't there. Alright. I feel like we traveled all day.
Yeah, you did.
We didn't see anything still?
No.
Can we
You
see
guys
any scorches?
Still no. Like, you're down one. From the S, down 1, 2 left. That's where you guys were headed, right?
Oh, I thought that's where we were.
Oh, yeah. Are you guys gonna make camp? Like,
Like, we're just heading to the S. I figure we get like halfway today.
yeah, you're about halfway. Like, from
Yeah.
where you left, you're like, from the S and Scorched
Three,
Plains,
four.
you're 1 down and 2 to the left.
Alright. Well, guys, there's a lot of plains, but not much scorched out here.
Yeah.
Do you think we should go without a cook fire tonight? As my voice breaks with excitement.
I don't know. Do you want your meat cooked?
We still talking about meat?
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you a vegetarian?
Are
and just
you not
didn't-
gonna eat today?
I'm like done eating.
You guys are just set up camp.
You don't have any rations, by the way.
Hey, you're not the only one who can farm deer.
in the plains? You're gonna get like rats and field mice and shit.
There's rabbits too.
I bet there's a lioness.
Dude, what are you gonna catch them with? Your fucking force bolt will blow them up into like mutton. Like just like
Thunder monster. Thunder monster.
they're a little bit bigger than like mice and prairie dogs.
I feel like when you start chanting the spell out loud, things would get startled and run away from your shot.
Well, to be fair, most of the drow and humans we shoot are startled and running away too. But
You were so much nicer when we first met.
Who was?
You've changed.
me?
Yeah.
You're one to talk there, Wolf.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know, it's always bugged me, but you look familiar to me.
Familiar.
Yeah, like I've seen you somewhere before.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like you've seen me every day for the past few months.
Are we sleeping?
I don't know. Lately, it's been bugging me.
I'm going to sleep. Wake me up when this is over.
Borson wants to bed, you guys notice.
Without eating?
Without eating, yeah.
Or setting up a watch.
I don't have a mirror, but I don't think I look like that.
Saddleback does.
I pull my mirror out and I show it to you.
You don't look like that. But Bohican, this is the first time you saw yourself in a long time, and you look like shit. You look mad feverish. You're like really pale. You're like sweating, even though you've been chilling for a little bit.
I'll take first watch.
Wake me up for second watch.
All right, sleep tight. Don't let the fleas bite.
There's fleas.
I just assumed you had them.
Why?
No reason.
I think to myself, I wish I was a werewolf. I'd fucking eat him right now.
Are you gonna make any perception checks during your watch, Saddleback?
Yeah. So, I'm just kind of whittling during my watch.
Are you just passively perceiving, or like you're gonna? Okay.
Halfway through my project, I realized I should be paying more attention.
A little bit more.
So during the night, you hear a faint like woo, ah. And you've heard those sounds before. You heard them on your boat trip. You heard it in Kislev.
Oh god.
So I whispered to Bohican, Bohican. Bohican. I throw a little sausage at him.
I jump up, looking around. The fuck?
still talking about me.
I say, Bohican, you're not gonna believe what I heard. Bohican, I think I heard dwarves.
What?
Yeah, you know, like I couldn't place the sound exactly, but I remember hearing them on our boat trip. And yeah, I'm pretty sure it was dwarves.
I get up and look around.
I'm just gonna watch videos of dogs waking up to treats now.
Yeah, so I'm just watching Dodge videos now.
I wake up and look around.
Do you find a squirrel?
I don't know.
This is cool. I'm sorry, I forgot we're playing D&D. Oh, what?
Did
I
I tell
wake
him
up and look around.
I know. Do you look for dwarves, Weekend?
No, I wake up and look around.
Oh, with your elf eyes, you see like
I'm not an elf.
almost a mile in the distance in the sky. You see like a formation of dragons, like flying towards the north,
Are
and you
they
see like riders on them
they fighting or just flying?
flying.
Do we have a fire going?
No. Whoever decided that was probably a good call.
I grab Saddleback, push him down on the ground, and lay prone. So I look up and say, "Can you see them in the distance?"
He can't.
yes or no?
No.
They don't like fly across the moon like ET, or either one of the moons.
I said they're out there. Dragon riders.
Wait, there's dwarves flying dragons?
There's riders on dragons, flying north.
I knew I heard dwarves.
The fuck are you talking about, dwarves? Do you even know what a dwarf sounds like?
Yeah, they sound like they're drinking and singing.
That's what you're hearing right now.
I'm not hearing anything right now. I just heard the one.
You heard people drinking and singing.
I don't know what I
What
heard.
the
That's
fuck
what I
is wrong
remember.
with you, kid?
I'm remembering by association, goddammit. Why are we whispering?
Because if they fucking hear us, they're gonna come over here and eat you.
But I thought I was the bait.
Not yet.
Actually, there is a full moon. Hold on.
There's a full moon and I have a werewolf laying on top of me.
Yeah, one of the moons is a crescent, like a little thumbnail, and the other one's full.
Oh my god, that means there's like constant full moon action.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking whenever he gave that calendar. I'm like, wow, I wish we would have made a calendar before one of us was a werewolf. How convenient. There's 2 full moons every month. And the months are 55 days.
Would you have chose not to become a werewolf at that?
No.
Maybe, would you have like rolled better on your
No.
combat?
No. I still wouldn't have paid that bit.
All right. So, I guess back to this Brokeback Mountain scene that's going on at camp.
I can't quit you.
I can't quit you.
I'm not on you.
Dude, you said you're laying prone, holding me down.
No, I said I pushed you to the ground and then I laid prone, like
Like
beside you.
Jerry
Like,
Sandusky.
have you ever played like a game or watched a movie where some guy pushes the other guy down to duck?
Yeah, that's
No. Like, what kind of movies do you watch?
obviously the gay cowboy ones.
Like, you've never watched someone like look up over a hill and the other guy pulls him down so he doesn't get seen? I think you're imagining this scene very wrong.
So that's how Saddleback's imagining the scene. He doesn't see the dragons.
So where are they going?
He said north.
Why would they be going north?
So they're going north?
I'll be right back too.
I had a pee so bad. Yeah, it looks like they're heading north towards like the S.
Bohegan BRB.
Oh. What? Oh wait. Just like, what is this? Wait. Stop.
So am I just sleeping? What are they doing?
Yeah, you're sleeping, and then Mohican's having gay sex with Saddleback.
It sounds like you. You're making jokes about me about
About what?
about way to rape that drum.
Dude, you're a different kind of minority right now. I guess.
This is the second time in the campaign Saddleback's almost been raped.
Almost been raped.
Actually, you're the closest. Mohican elf. They're gonna rape me. Oh wait, Mohican.
Hey,
Yeah.
who's getting raped?
We're just talking, we're reminiscing on all the near rapes that have happened in this campaign.
Yeah, we're talking. Luke's like, so what's going on? I'm like, oh, Mohican's just trying to rape Saddleback.
No?
It's like, no. Never stick your dick in crazy.
All right, so Mohican. So yeah, they're flying towards the S. It looks like.
Like, are they heading straight north or like northeast?
North,
Like away from us or just past it?
past you.
I'm just gonna watch them fly until I can't see them anymore.
Yeah, you can't see him anymore.
Are they still going north?
Yeah.
How far?
You saw him like from a mile away, so you figured like they headed like another mile north. Pythagorean theorem, like you don't know like how far they're going, but you saw them go that way.
I can't hear anything going on.
Not anymore. You heard like a random roar every now and then.
Sound like a dragon roar.
Yeah.
Okay. Whenever they pass, I like get back up. I'm like, those are dragons moving north. I shake him out of whatever thoughts he was having.
So he's going through his bag, and like you just kind of like shake him, and he's still going through his bags as you're shaking him, and then he pulls out a sausage and tosses it at Luke.
A little sausage bit. I cut him up in little bits.
I mean, I guess I woke up.
Luke, you missed it. Dragons.
Unfortunately, they didn't eat you. Where'd they go?
They're flying north across the plains.
I wonder why they'd be going that way.
My thoughts exactly. Why would they be going north?
Maybe
But-
there's a gigantic underground cave.
There's no caves up north. That way.
Well, I mean,
Trust me.
What is up that way?
Hollis. And woods.
Isn't that the
I'm trying to remember what I know about dragons.
You know that
They have wings.
Specifically about where dragons live.
green dragons live in the woods, red dragons live in like the mountains, blue dragons. You know quite a bit about dragons actually, because you're from like the cities, and you had a lot of fairy tales growing up. And since you were always a little kid, people always read you children's stories.
All right. I was just trying to think, like, where would a dragon live in the plains? It would have to be some underground cavern or something.
You figure they either live in the woods or from the mountains.
Yeah, that's why.
And you figure that some dragons probably live in the caves, yeah, underground.
That's why the plains are not making sense to me, because I figured they'd live in like shelter. Or I guess they don't give a fuck because they're dragons, maybe.
Okay. Has anything else happened? Like, you woke up Luke to tell him that? And he's
Yeah,
pissed.
there's dragons. Luke the demon, there's
Just
dragons.
reciting the history that he knows.
Luke, there's dragons. Let me tell you all I know about dragons. So, Luke, do you go to sleep in the middle of that story?
I say, what time is it? Is it time for my watch? How long's it been?
It's been about like 2 hours, maybe.
I'm just gonna roll over.
Is it time for my watch, Saddleback?
Is it time for his watch?
No, you still got like 2 hours, but you can tell him whatever you want.
Nah, you got like 2 hours. How's it looking?
Wake me up if you see any more dragons.
Well, dude, I ain't seeing any dragons. I heard some dwarves. Good thing I know what dwarves sound like, otherwise you wouldn't have seen the dragons. But okay.
Wake me up if you see any dwarves.
Alright.
I'm gonna go back to sleep.
Okay. Don't worry, Luke. I'll wake you up if anything happens.
Alright.
And then I, like, show him another little sausage bit I've got.
So the rest of your watch goes like uneventful, and I just can assume you consider whittling,
Yeah.
or did you already forget about that?
No, I continue whittling.
Okay. All right, your watch ends.
Now my watch has ended. I wake up Severus.
Who's that?
Who's Severus, dude? Yeah.
Dude, Vortson Severus. He's getting to be like Kevin's other character. Like 35 aliases and shit.
So he wakes up Vortson.
Yeah, Vortson, Luke the Demon, aka Luke the Human, aka Luke the Drow. Say, hey, it's supposed to be Bohican's watch, but I don't know, he's sweating pretty bad.
Yeah. The sickness is upon him. Soon it won't be Beacon anymore.
Dude, something just fell in my room, and I don't know what. Like, it was hidden in my bookcase. Something fell over it. Oh, it's just some books. We good.
What do you know?
So,
What?
you good? You good? You good, Luke?
I feel
AKA
like,
Vortson, aka?
I feel like we should discuss the plan of action when he does turn. What do we do?
I show him my, I just kind of, like, pull my silver short sword, like, a quarter-inch out of its sheath. I'm like, I ain't worried about nothing. But I think if anyone's gonna make it through this or figure this shit out, it'd be Nature Boy over there. So, whatever. We'll come to that. We'll cross that road when we get to it. I'll keep you safe.
All right, good plan. Go to sleep.
I go to sleep. Oh, but before I go to bed, I hand Luke a perfectly carved bone, like a dog bone,
Like from a cartoon.
like a cartoon dog bone. Like, here,
He whittled it from a deer bone.
use this.
You go ahead. Please have that inventory, by the way.
Like, in case of emergency, break glass.
Just type in the name Dogbone, and then in description put deer bone.
Dog bone. Deer bone. Got it.
Got item. Okay. Luke, did you do anything in your watch?
I was scanning the skies. is it a bright moon?
Yeah.
All right,
You can see pretty
So
well.
I can clearly see the ground.
Yeah.
Can I make? I want to make a wilderness check just to. I want to see if there's been any like movement through this area.
Yeah. So here's one thing you noticed that you actually never took the time to do yet. You're looking around at night, and you can see pretty well at dark. Like it's like not. It's a full moon. You have dim vision. You notice like a lot of tracks, and then they all go out in sporadic directions, and you start following some of these tracks, and a lot of them disappear abruptly, and you see like huge claw marks where they disappear abruptly, and then you also see like random like cow feet, deer feet, sheep feet, fur, and like you see a lot of like, and then like the tracks again congregate together, but then like a lot of the random tracks that went off, you see like huge like claw marks, huge imprints of like dragon feet in the ground and stuff like that.
All right, that's pretty decent evidence that there's a huge dragon flying around here. All right.
And they're all different sizes actually. They range from like the whelplings to like a dragon bigger than you've ever seen.
Okay.
Like way bigger than you've ever seen.
So they dragged me all the way out here for me to do their job. A bunch of assholes. All right. I just go back to the camp and keep a keen watch.
Well, how keen? Yeah. So as you're looking around, you notice like animals like creeping around, eating like random shit. They didn't really notice you guys though.
It's either a good or a bad sign that there's animals around us. Do we get the boss fight music when this happens?
So why are you gonna fight Mohican?
Yeah. Are they even there?
What? Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
So your watch goes pretty uneventful.
Okay.
No like Dragon V.
Dude, I was pretending to be asleep.
Were you really?
No, like I just
Oh.
I turned off my mind, you know?
I gotcha.
I'm sleeping.
Okay.
How long does it take to start back up?
So then
Short rest usually is pretty good.
the dawn of the third day since Mohican got bitten happens.
Alright. So it's
And Mohican looks way more terrible than he's ever looked. He's really pale. He radiates heat. He probably has a temperature of like 109. It's like the body's like rejecting itself.
How much rope you got, Bohegan?
You asked Mohican how much rope he has?
How much what?
How much rape do you have left?
A lot.
Alright, so I guess am I waking both of them up? Yeah, I'll wake them both up. It's dawn.
It's dawn.
Alright, I wake up and I look to the east.
The sun rises. The red sun rises.
The red sun.
Blood has been spilled.
So I have good and bad news, guys.
Why is it morning?
Well, you see, every time that night happens,
I grab him by his throat. You're supposed to wake me from my watch.
Ah, that was Luke's job.
You
AKA.
were first, I was second. That was your job.
Oh, see, I don't remember that. Now I reach into a pouch and I hold up one of the little treats. And
I
mush,
grab it out of his hand and crumble
mush
it
it to
with
my
my
lips.
other hand into
I mush
dust.
it to my lips.
It's meat. You crumble the meat?
I crumple the little bone thing he pulled up.
No, that's in Luke's bag. You didn't even know that exists.
No, he just said he pulled it out.
No,
He
I
pulls out his little sausages. His
pull out a
sausages.
little sausage and I kind of mush it at your lips. You just jab it at your mouth.
I squeeze his neck tighter and pull him out of range of reaching me.
Like Larry Bird. Shoot it.
Roll it a hit.
Hang on.
I bet he's typing like sausage as a weapon.
I thought you was kidding me.
Dude, where's my guy? I don't see him.
I don't
Oh.
even know what page you guys are on.
Yeah, why aren't we in like a forest or a plains? We're still in the cave.
I can't even see my character. Where am I?
Hold on.
God damn it, Matt.
Oh, the fuck are you guys? You're in the bottom right. I don't know why that area is revealed.
Alright, I see the bottom right, but I don't see anybody. How bottom right are we talking?
I don't know. Hold on. Let me find you guys.
Found it. Wait. Well, wait. No.
Where the fuck are you guys?
That's why I could see us when I zoomed all the way out, but I can't see us when I zoom in. I can see something now.
I see the corner of a tree in the bottom right. And then I see just an open square in the upper left, a grid.
I see
Okay,
a
guys.
tree in the middle, right?
How do you guys see all that shit?
I see a half tree.
It gets cut off.
Yeah, like I see like 10 squares. I see like half a tree on the right,
That's weird. You're right. It is cut off.
but I don't see us at all.
Like when I zoom out, you guys are clearly there.
Yeah, when I zoom out, like I see us in the bottom corner. But when I zoom in, I don't see us there.
Dude, I don't see us even.
I'm gonna move you guys by a tree,
I just saw you move us.
and I'm gonna reveal a tree,
I see
There.
that.
and you guys are chilling by a tree.
Hey, there we go. Whoa, what's all this blood? And this badger and alligator.
Wait a second. And Sarah Jessica Parker's still there.
Oh God.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Fuck.
Oh hey, she's gone.
That's a mongoose.
So
Yeah,
he
you guys-
rolled a 1 on his.
Oh, dude. So Saddleback, you accidentally you're gonna throw it at Bohican,
I'm gonna throw it at his mouth. Like,
but instead you accidentally eat it.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
oh, like I have my mouth open to like, with my tongue out, and then like on the cock back, I just throw it in my mouth.
Yeah,
And I just like whip.
but he's choking you, so you can't swallow it. So you just have a mouthful of breakfast sausage, and you're chewing
As soon
it.
as he throws it in his mouth and starts chewing, I let him go, and like face palm, like wipe the sweat off my forehead. Like, what the fuck is going on?
You are drenched, by the way. Like all your like loins or whatever. I don't know. Like, you're wet.
Moist.
You're very moist. So is anything is it doing? Like you're watching Mohican freak out and try and kill Saddleback. Do you do anything weird, Luke? It's actually pretty standard stuff.
That's. I was gonna say I'm not exactly phased by this. It's like The Simpsons.
Why you little? Why I oughta?
You pulled like the old ones. Yeah, our hells aren't even updated.
Okay. Do you guys venture on?
Yeah. I'm telling them, like, as we were packing up, getting ready to go.
I'm going to tell them about what I found.
Oh. What do you tell them?
So while you guys were sleeping, I found the evidence and the proof that we needed. Or if you take a look at the ground, there's plenty of wild animal tracks, but they come to an abrupt halt. And at the end of the trail are dragon claws and dragon feet, ranging in all various sizes as you would expect, except that there's one that is much larger than the rest. So, from the looks of it, the dragon is no longer dead.
You don't know how old those are.
It seemed pretty recent.
Seeing some scrapes across the ground isn't enough to go back with. We don't even know if he's alive, if he's here.
What kind of proof are you looking for?
We have to see him.
One of his teeth?
We have
In
to
your-
see him.
We did see him by proxy.
We saw some marks on the ground. Can you show me where they're at?
I show him the markings.
Yeah, it's a bunch of animal markings, and it looks like dragons swooped up the animals.
So it's just one place. There's not any tracks.
Said there's tracks all over. All running around in periodic directions. Or random directions.
I mean, the dragons, if they swoop down and grab them, there's just...
It looks like they jump back in the air and swoop up. Like you see like the big imprints, like where they like press on the ground and jump in the air.
So we
If
can't,
they even land at all. Some of them like don't even look like they landed.
so we can't track them.
Oh no, they didn't walk. No, nothing like that. You can follow the animal herds.
I feel like they'd be going the other way. Well, unless you want to go back and tell the Empire's highest wizards that you saw some tracks on the ground, I think we need some more evidence.
I agree. Like some dragon scales for proof.
They didn't
Yep.
tell us to kill the fucking dragon.
The other evidence is that we've not been able to find the bones.
We're not even there yet.
Oh, I see what you're saying, like killing fields.
I mean, I'm okay with hunting dragons. Just letting you know. I'm just giving you guys the easy out.
I don't plan to hunt any, but we have to know he's alive. We haven't
Sure.
even got to his...
Hidden.
We haven't even got to where his corpse is yet to see if it's still there or not.
So then I guess when you press on,
Food damage.
Yeah, you like that?
That seems like a lot of damage for a food. A sausage.
You're lucky Luke wasn't standing next to you.
Well, I didn't know how to mod it. It's 1v1, but like,
Dex is so high.
yeah, I'm gonna change it to not Dex.
He throws the sausage into your mouth and it gets lodged in your trachea.
It goes to your heart.
directly to your heart.
Dude, all I'm saying is, how are there not more videos of waking up dogs with treats?
Do you guys press on?
Oh yeah, I ain't shot calling.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start walking off. Like after we get shit packed up, I'm just gonna start walking off toward the S, not say anything to him.
He goes towards the big S in the sky.
I keep my distance, but I stay close enough.
Okay, settle back on second.
Yep.
Okay. So you guys press on.
Number 2 in the stack, number 1 in your heart.
Wow.
Wow.
So about an hour into the journey, you guys come across like a big pack of sheep.
Sheep, huh?
Do they look like they're being herded?
No, it looks like they're just kind of like staying together, just walking around, grazing.
Does anybody like lamb chops?
Do you need a minute alone with these sheep, Luke?
Is this the rape scene of the episode?
Today's installment of Rape brought to you by sheep.
Is it a pack of sheep or a flock of sheep?
A flock.
Oh. Is there anything else around? Are they pinned in at all?
No.
Guys, this feels like Jurassic Park when they go to feed the T-Rex.
That's where the lamb chops came from.
I've never seen Jurassic Park.
What?
What?
Like the original one?
Oh yeah, I've seen that once.
Alright. It was like, yeah.
Uh-uh.
They put a goat on a leash. Where's the goat? I don't see the goat.
What's the matter, kid? You ever had lamb chops?
So, do we see anything?
As a matter of fact, Malik, you do see something coming from the south. In the sky. 4 things. One of them with a thing on the thing.
What's
Just so
around?
far away- What?
What's around us?
Nothing.
It's just sheep, apparently.
Just sheep and prairie.
Rocks, grass, and plains. And a couple trees, like every couple miles.
So our horses are the biggest thing out here?
Yeah.
Well, if they can see the sheep, well, I don't, yeah, if they can see the sheep, they can see us. Alright. Am I told this?
I say, dragons to the south. We have to move fast.
All right.
With the sheep.
So, I mount my war sheep.
You actually got a sheep?
I'm gonna mount a sheep.
You're getting off the horse?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh, aren't they? I thought we were walking.
Yeah, I thought Sandback's walking this time, actually. He's not hysterically crying this time.
I very non-sexually mount this sheep.
I didn't think you would sexually mount it.
Mount sheep, no homo.
The sheep instantly kicks you off. It like bucks hard. And you go prone On the ground.
Yeah, okay. Fine, I was already prone.
And then you see these shapes getting closer, Bohican.
Is this the actual thing, like that tree and the fucking badger on the top of the tree? And
I grab Saddleback, put him out behind Luke on his horse, and say, hold on tight. And then I hop onto my horse and say, ride.
so I'm just draped over this horse.
No, you're behind Luke.
You just
With, I'm guessing, your arms around him. Or holding on. Or
Oh,
falling off the back. I don't know.
I still feel like we should have hidden the sheep.
In the sheep? Like
Our
so-
horses are twice as tall as the sheep. We can't hide.
Just lay the horses down.
Dude, the sheep are about to get.
They're about to eat the sheep.
They're gonna get burninated. This whole countryside is gonna get burninated.
Alright, well, I say we charge him. Head on.
That's why I was trying to get on my war sheep.
The dragons.
As you guys are talking, you notice, Mohican, that the dragons are getting, like, definitively, like, dragon shapes.
I'm not waiting that long.
On one of the dragons, you see a guy.
I'm not waiting that long. I'm riding. Like, if they come, they come. If they don't, they don't. I'm riding.
Where's the nearest tree?
Apparently there are no trees.
Let's go behind the tree.
I literally just asked if there's anything around here, and he said, no, just sheep.
Rocks, twigs, a tree of
He said there's absolutely nothing but our horses forever.
Yeah. The
Oh,
horse is the biggest thing for a long distance.
And then there's like a salamander, ankeg crocodile. What is that?
it's a mongoose.
I think that was your weasel.
Yeah.
Oh, my weasel, right.
Alright, I guess we're riding. Which way are we riding?
The same way, toward the S. East, northeast.
How fast are you guys riding?
As fast as I can.
Not faster than dragons are flying.
Yeah, but as long as we're riding away from food.
Okay. So you guys are riding, and you notice that the shapes are coming like closer and closer and closer, even though you guys are riding pretty fast.
Are they still going the same way, or have they turned to follow us?
They're coming towards you. Like you see one of the dragons veer off in the distance, like towards the pack of sheep. And then you see the dragon with the guy on it fly after it. And like the dragon then follows the guy. And then the two other dragons broke off for a second. And then like congregated back on the mounted dragon.
Yeah, but like, they were to the south going north. We're
Yeah.
going east. Did they turn east and follow
Yeah,
us?
they're starting to follow you guys.
Okay. And it's just grass. There's nothing I can see for a mile ahead of us.
A mile ahead of you. Let's do it this way. A mile ahead of you, it's fucking clear. Like, eventually you do spot a tree.
There's
It's like
absolutely nowhere, anywhere I can see where we could hide horses.
They already know where we're at. Like, at this point, I don't think we can hide.
No, not really.
I say we just find a defensive location and kill some dragons. or die killing dragons, or we can just put our cloaks up and sacrifice our horses.
And all your stuff.
We just
Throw your little crossbow guns.
And all everything else on your horse.
this way we harness the sheep.
Have a flock of sheep carry your crossbow guns.
I don't see a problem with this.
The dragons are about a little less than half a mile away from you guys now, as you guys are like running full speed.
So at our max speed, how fast, like, are they closing in on us?
Let's
Or
see, how
are
fast
we-
is the draft horse? It's like 50?
Mine's a riding horse.
Yeah, but who's on a draft horse?
So am I.
So it's 40.
Yeah. But you've had a long enough time that you can do like simple barbarian math that the dragons are about twice as fast as you guys are riding.
Simple barbarian.
And then while you think about more simple barbarian math, they're about like 4/10 of a mile away, which according to real math.
You guys had this problem when you zoom all the way out, the screen goes entirely gray.
They're about like 2,000 feet away.
So
They're like 7 football fields away.
Yeah. 2100.
Like Jay Cutler could throw that far.
Sorry.
yeah, Mohican, pull a Jay Cutler.
Toss me.
Throw the Kender. Let him ride a dragon. I bet he'd be excited about that.
All my life. I've waited.
Oh, what is there? Hold on.
Can we discern what type of dragons they are?
How far can you see? I don't think you can see that far. 7 football fields away? Yeah,
It's
7 football
okay.
fields away. They're big enough.
We can see dragon shapes.
They're big enough that, Mohican, you can determine that these are like young dragons.
We got this.
They're all young dragons, and they're all red.
Red's scary, but
No.
Are they the same size as the ones we killed before?
Oh, no, they're way bigger than that. Like, there's a guy mounting it. And there's a guy riding on, like, the neck of the dragon. They're large. You think they would take up about 4 spaces?
Which means they can't eat you
A hole.
whole.
It means it'd be a painful death.
I'm gonna keep riding.
I guess you're gonna follow him, Luke?
It would appear that way.
So you guys are riding fast. Like, you're like every round you're like, move, dash, move, dash, move, dash, move, dash.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, so are they. And they're twice as fast.
Yeah. We know they're catching up.
Yeah.
And now they're like 3 football fields away. And you clearly hear like, roar, roar.
I feel like this is a good time to dismount. They'll be in range soon.
What kind of math problem could I do to determine how long this took? That's too much math.
You could do 2,112 divided by their movement speed
5280
times 6.
divided by 80. 626.
5280 divided by 10 times 4.
Here, Luke, you're the fucking engineer.
It's 2112.
A mile, 5,280 feet away.
What's their
and
movement speed?
Dragons move 80 feet up,
80.
like towards you guys, while you guys are moving 40 feet. At point B, 5,280 miles away from point A, 40 feet.
Times 6.
X.
Well, it would take them 158 seconds to close to where
That's
we
it?
were, but we're moving.
No, it'd take them 100. You said 100 and.
Because they had to also close the distance you guys move.
Right. So it's
Wait a
3
minute,
minutes to get to
40.
where we were.
Yeah, 40 times
So we're talking about minutes here, not like
26.
an hour.
1,040. So they'd be 1,000 away from us by the time they got to where we were. 1,040 away.
And that took how long?
26 turns times 6 seconds. 156 seconds.
In literally less than 3 minutes, that's when you saw them get to the sheep. So imagine riding as fast as you can for 3 minutes, like less than 3 minutes, and you see like a dragon just swoop down and devour like a mouthful of sheep before he got yelled at. And then they like... Actually, they didn't even get to the sheep if you guys rode away. So yeah, after about 3 minutes... Yeah, because they did break off. That makes sense. So after 3 minutes, 160 seconds, or whatever that is, after that amount of time, they are at the sheep. And you are like... After 3 minutes, you are... 40... Let's just say they're like, whatever I said, like 7 football fields away from you guys at this point. After them going to the sheep and then running at you. It's one of those things where it's like, they're fucking fast. They're flying, and you're not. Even Saddleback wasn't flying this fast. And Saddleback was flying pretty fast.
So about this point, I look back and see them, how close they are. I yell to Vortson, ditch the horse. And I'm going to hop off my horse.
Oh, I thought you said pitch the horse. I was like, what?
Throw the horses at them!
With what catapult?
So you guys get off the horses?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't stop. I jump off the horse and it keeps running.
Okay. Let's roll an athletics check on that. DC 12.
I just
Or like whatever kind of check you want. Athletics, acrobatics.
I just stop the horse and then I get off.
Bohican, you take you take 4 damage.
Okay.
You got hurt a little bit falling off. Your werewolf fevers like interfering with your normal Blood Bowl skills. And you should actually stop and dismount.
Stop, dismount, and then just kind of tell the horse.
What about Saddleback?
I'm just gonna push him off.
Saddleback, do you get off the horse when Luke stops?
When he stops the horse?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm ready to fucking fight.
The second I hit the ground, I pull my cloak over my head.
Do you grab anything on your horse and really, like, you take a quick look at your horse? Do you do anything before you smack it on the ass away?
I don't know if I actually want to smack it, to be honest.
Well, you notice Mohican's literally gone. Do you say anything, Mohican?
No, I start moving south.
Back toward the dragons.
I'll just cut all the. I guess I'll just cut all the bags off of it, let them drop to the ground, and have Biggie Smalls run away.
At that point, they are like 300 yards away. And there you see him like start like descending.
Yeah.
I take a couple steps away from everybody.
So Mohican, are you like sprinting south?
Yes.
And Saddleback's kind of like walking away.
I'm just like making sure I'm not standing dragon fire distance away from anybody.
So then Luke, at this point, they're like 740 feet away. You can like clearly see them. They're 4 dragons, each gigantic, like each large.
Right. So
One of them is a rider.
Like I'm seeing it like this, like they were coming south and we were going like northeast. So they're kind of coming from like the southwest at us now. From that direction. And like I hopped off my horse and my horse kept going northeast.
Yeah.
And I'm invisible.
I'll just put my cloak on
And I'm going south.
You're cutting back toward them, but not fully at them.
Yeah, not straight at them. I'm going south. They're coming from like the side.
You got a lot of shit. Hold on. Oh shit, you literally do. So okay. Oh wow, Luke. I'm gonna say you kept all your herbs together.
Yeah.
You gonna grab your herbs?
It's all neatly packed.
What about your pelts?
I'm dragging them. It's all less than 300 pounds. I can drag it.
You're grabbing your antlers and shit?
Yeah.
Hey Matt, are there any landmarks, any trees nearby?
But I don't think you'd be invisible if you're dragging it.
Or Matt, like, are there any trees that I can see at all?
Let's say there is a tree 150 yards south of where
It
you
could
guys
be
are.
even further than that.
150 yards.
Back in the direction we came from.
No, directly south of where you guys are.
I can't believe we just sacrificed our horses. We should have fought them.
Alright.
I mean, you still can. You're standing there in the open and they're coming at you.
I say loud enough for them to hear, but not shouting it so we're overheard. I say, guys, meet back at that tree south of us. Rendezvous.
So Saddleback and Mohican, you get really far away. Saddleback, you get really decently far away. Luke, you're dragging all this gear. All of it. Like, you didn't choose any of it so you can, like, run. You're literally dragging gear. Invisible. And then you, like, your horses, like, you see Mohican's horses running, and one of the dragons flies ahead. And then your horse is just kind of chilling, like, and it looks, and it panics. And then one dragon, like, instantly lands on it and just squats its neck to the ground. And you see the 2 dragons fighting over it. One dragon bites it, the other one rips at it. They literally rip your horse in half, and they start clawing at it.
Kill Biggie Smalls, man. You can kill
And then you
Biggie
see the
Smalls.
mounted guy land. And, like, he instantly starts looking around. And then you see the horse up ahead, like, still galloping, and that dragon, like, grabs it in mid-flight. And then, like, flies up in the air, and, like, does, like, a barrel. Literally, he hits double L. And, like, does a barrel roll.
You guys think we couldn't kill these motherfuckers?
And then he lands on the ground and starts, like, devouring Mohican's horse.
See, we only had to kill one of them. The other 3 are distracted.
And then the mounted guy, he has, like, this, like, he's in, like, plate armor. He has, like, a helmet that, like, looks like a dragon. With this, like, a visor down. And he's, like, looking around, like, everywhere. And, like, it doesn't make sense to him. And this is really close to you, Luke. You're like, they're like 100 yards away. You're like 100 feet away.
If only there was a way to show this visually.
I'll just like stand in place. You know.
And he starts looking around, and then he waits a second, and then the dragon, he swings the reins on his dragon, and he starts walking around, more east. And then he notices,
Hey, Matt.
what?
So, I popped the hood up when they got a couple 100 feet away. Like 500 feet away or whatever it was.
Yeah.
And as I walk away south, I'm going to go southeast. But I'm also going to be very aware of the tracks I'm moving. Or more importantly, not moving. Continue with your story. I just want that noted before you keep going.
So the guy gets off of his, he doesn't get off of the dragon, but, he takes note of, where the horses were. And, he, looks at the ground and he sees, imprints. And he's not really a great tracker, but Brohegan's imprint was, very obvious. And, you see him actually step off of his dragon.
That's a huge bitch.
And, he, goes to the ground and, feels at the ground and looks around. And he starts looking for tracks. But you see he's not doing a very good job.
What would I need to do to make a ride check?
Animal handling. It'd be animal handling.
Ooh. Ooh.
I just see animal handling, proficient, no.
Plus, they're not like a mount like a horse. Like, they get to do their own actions and take you where they want to take you, not where you want to go.
So are these Luke's drag marks through the is dragging all his loot?
He saw where Bohegan fell.
Yeah. He's looking around there right now.
My bag was nowhere near as heavy as Bohegan.
But stuff that you're not wearing doesn't become invisible with you.
Yeah, it does. Remember when you grabbed all the loot from the
Yeah,
bank?
when I was carrying it, not dragging it behind me.
I mean,
Under the cloak.
What becomes invisible is stuff that's being carried or worn.
I guess he's kind of right, actually. So, Luke, let's literally... Okay. You're definitely... The herbs, I assume you took the herbs right away. And you definitely took your book. I don't know if you took pretty decent antlers. Okay. So, there was a hobo sack of 15 hand crossbows. And a bunch of pelts and antlers. And you're pretty lightweight, right? Oh god, and your coins. I forgot about that. 3,000 silver, 3,500 silver coins. Did you grab that?
no.
Did you grab the 3,900 copper coins?
No. Let's just see if he picks them up.
Did you grab any of these pelts? You had your 3 daggers, definitely.
Dude, all your pelts.
It's all the herbs, I guess. And then the crystals.
The crystals.
The moonstone, the quartz, the rose quartz.
Oh yeah.
Not the decent antlers. Even though I want those. But we're gonna So when he looks in his bag, there's nothing good.
Actually, you could probably get those antlers and those pelts. You just can't carry the hobo crossbows. Maybe you. As you started dragging him, let's say it was a little too heavy, and a couple pelts fell off. Maybe the wolf pelt fell off, and maybe some of those high quality deer pelts.
Yeah.
Or do you value those over the antlers? Like the eye-eyed antlers?
You get rid of the antlers.
Alright. So as you're like dragging shit away, the antlers fall off, the other antlers fall off. You can't carry the hobos, the hobo bag, and then eventually you're just carrying everything else.
Do you think
And
like
then as your horse gets ripped in
dragging
half,
things carry-
you just see it start raining silver coins.
I cut it all off, so it's still laying on the ground.
Oh, okay, okay.
And I just picked it up off the ground. So there's still like silver.
So there's still like a big bag of silver, a big bag of copper, and a hobo stack of crossbows and some antlers.
Yeah.
So the guy like looks at Bohican's like imprints, and then he looks down like a couple yards away, and he sees a bunch of bags in the ground. And then he sees a drag mark, and then he sees it disappear. And you see him like looking around, and he like, and like while he does this, he has this like hand in his crossbow. Like he has a greatsword and a big crossbow. He's wearing like plate armor, and his dragon like he has the reins. He has his hands in the rein of his dragon, and it like follows behind him. And it's like really disciplined dragon. Like the other three dragons are like really undisciplined, and it's like one dragon he sounds like really disciplined, like a horse, like a war horse. And like he like looks fucking perplexed. Even though his face is covered, he's like looking around and like on the ground. And like it looks like he can't put two and two together.
Good.
And then he gets back on his dragon. And he yells at his dragons. And they take off and go fly to the north.
All right.
So he didn't take any of our stuff.
Just the lives of your horses.
Biggie Smalls.
Your horses aren't picked clean. But they're pretty picked.
I'm pretty sure there's no saving them.
It took like 10, 15 minutes, let's say 10 minutes of that happening for a dragon to eat a horse. And then him to investigate. So I'm assuming Bohican and Saddleback are at that tree 150 yards away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How much time am I taking off this hood?
10 minutes.
10. And Luke's not even close to that tree. He's still like, he's about 125 yards away from the tree.
I'm not waiting for Luke to get here to take my hood
This
off.
is like 25 yards away from the dragons and like closely watched.
I'm like waiting for. How long did it take me to get to the tree?
Oh, I mean, it took 10 minutes for the dragons to go away.
I'm not waiting for the dragons to leave. I'm like waiting. As soon as I get to the tree, I'm stepping behind it and taking the hood off.
Are you? I didn't know that. Are you doing that?
Yeah, I'm getting like the dragons at the north.
Make a stealth check. Dragons are very.
If he's doing that, I'm not gonna be anywhere near the fucking tree.
I'm physically on the other side of the tree. Do they have
So
infantry?
meanwhile, I guess while the dragons are devouring horses and this guy's investigating, you see Saddleback like appear from behind the tree and like take cover. Bohican, what do you do?
I say, put your fucking hood on, and I move away from the tree.
You're pretty good at hiding, so okay.
Like I'm not hiding in the open. I'm like physically on the other side of a tree
Yeah,
wall.
they don't see you.
Like
They don't see you at all.
did it take me like 2 minutes to get to the tree?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Roll initiative IRL. Mothra just flew into my room.
Okay. So you see the dragons take off, Luke,
Alright, well.
and then they get out of sight.
I'll just take off my cloak. My hood.
So they're gone. I can't see them anymore.
Oh no. You see him start circling around.
So they're circling around.
Like, you don't see that. They're pretty far away to you, Luke.
I guess I just started dragging the bag to the tree.
So, Mohican, you see Saddleback, like, hiding behind the tree really well. Like, you almost don't even see him. Like, you think he put his hood back on. And then you see Vortun with his hood down, dragging antlers in a hobo bag. And, like, bags of, like, bags. Just bags. 2 big bags.
I'm gonna start moving north.
With your hood up?
Yeah, I'm not taking my fucking hood
Okay.
off. Like, okay, say it's like Saddleback's tree's here. He's hiding behind it, and like Luke's like way to the north somewhere, dragging it toward the tree.
Yeah, he's like a football field away.
I want to be like, you know, like not anywhere near Luke, but like kind of north of the tree, toward where Luke is. Like straight north instead of northwest.
So you're like gonna be how far north of Luke?
I wanna start going toward Luke from where
Like
we
Luke's
are. At
way up top. He's like not even at the tree.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I was saying to Matt, like, Mohican and I ran from the get-go. We got almost to the tree.
So how far were you going to Luke?
I don't know, as far as I can get.
Okay. I mean, you get up to him.
I
And
can
he's
get
dragging the...
I can get to Luke before the dragons see him.
Yeah. Or no, like, you see the dragon circling, like... And you think they probably see him.
Like I'm watching the dragons. What are they doing as I'm moving toward Luke?
You see him, like, fly away, they, like, circle in the air. And they're, like, going southeast after they ride north, out of sight. They're, like, really fucking... Like, they're, like, 3/4 of a mile away, though.
Okay. I can run 80 feet every 6 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, you guys could, like... This takes a long time to fly that far away. Like,
Okay.
a couple of minutes are going by.
I don't start running until I see them coming this way, though. And
Yeah.
Luke. Okay.
Like, I'm saying it's all clear. Like,
I'm just
You know,
asking how far can I
the only
get?
reason you see them is because you got eagle eyes.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you can go to wherever you want. Like,
I can get all the way to Luke before
it's been
they
minutes.
do.
Luke's been dragging this shit, like Luke gets all the way to the tree, like, by this time. Luke dragged all his shit to the tree. Like, I'm asking, are you stopping him on the way there or anything? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
oh,
I'm running toward him and telling him to put his hood on because the dragons are still up there.
okay. So out of nowhere, literally, Mohican yells at you to put your hood on that the dragons are up there.
I want to get close enough that I don't have to yell.
I mean, alright. I just take a quick look and then put the,
You don't see shit.
and then put the hood bag on. And I continue to drag.
So I just see a bag moving across the ground.
Yeah.
Okay. I go back toward the tree.
You see Saddleback in like almost like a perfect ghillie suit. Like,
Oh my gosh.
he's like covered in dirt and like grass and tree branches, and
He's got paint on his face.
he's got like dirt on his face. Yeah. He's like so hidden. Like, you didn't see him until like you were right up on him.
He's like stands up like Rambo. Like, whoa.
Like, he was so stealthy. Not that stealthy.
So do I get to the tree yet?
Yeah, you guys are out at the tree. You guys gonna do anything at the tree?
What do you see with your eagle eyes? Are they coming?
Um,
That's a good place to call it, I guess.
yeah. And I'm just gonna mark the tree.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna mark the
Like
tree.
a dog?
Yeah.
You're gonna pee on it?
No.
You're gonna pee on the tree?
I'm gonna mark it so that I know that I can come here and find my buried treasure.
Like mark it?
Yes.
On your map?
On my map, and
You don't have a map.
I've got a mental map.
We'll see if you fucking remember where this fucking tree is in the middle of the scorched plains.
That's why I'm gonna mark it.
Dude, Bohican will remember. Bohican.
You're not just gonna give the money to Bohican or something? Like. So you see Luke start digging a fucking, literally start digging a hole.
Are the dragons still coming toward us?
You see him like, you see them like Bohican, you see them, they kind of circle around and circle back. It looks like they're like, they're not coming into you guys. It looks like they're more like less looking at you from like really far away. Like almost like he was camping the loot.
Yeah. Yeah, I can remember that, but... I don't know, like...
Bohican, you think the guy sees you. Or at least he saw Luke.
I don't think he sees me at all.
You don't think he sees you, and like you don't even see Saddleback. Like you're really close to him.
Yeah. I thought he saw Luke the second he started coming, so...
Yeah. Basically, as soon as Luke took his head off, you think the dragon saw him.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna tell, like, they're watching you.
It's okay. They haven't done anything about it yet. They may kill Biggie Smalls. They'll never take freedom. Or should I say silver?
I asked him if he was listening to Saddleback's story all day yesterday about how we're coming here and we're given the cloaks to hide from these people so they didn't kill us on our way across the plain.
No.
This will be the last part of this chapter. You see the guy on top of his on his mount pull out a greatsword and point it like up in the air and then down, and you see the dragons like start swooping down information right towards your guys' tree.
Okay.
And then you determine that you're still like, this is only like an hour in, I guess. You're still like a little less than a day out from your destination. But there's also, you know, it's like 9 a.m., let's say. And it's like, what time does it get dark? I'll say it gets dark at like 7 there, 7:30. 7.
I think we can get there today. If we keep going.
You imagine it's about like, you got about 10 hours of lights left. Where like, it's still like visible, like for everything for like miles of light left. So 10 hours till dark, and maybe a little more till like you're at your destination.
Okay.
And good.
So does he warn us that the dragons are coming this way?
Yeah, I did. I told you to put your hood up.
Find out
My
next
hood
time.
is
Then.
up.
And you
We'll
said no.
Oh, you put your hood up?
My hood's been up.
Okay.
You said you started burying treasure.
Yeah, I can dig while I'm invisible.
As soon as
Well,
you do
we
an
see-
action, you become visible.
That's fine.
That's what I'm saying. You became visible, and I told you to put your hood up. They're coming.
Oh, I can dig while I'm visible. Invisible? Why can't I dig while I'm invisible?
No, doing an action removes
This
invisibility.
isn't doing an action.
Yeah, it
This
is.
is just like
Look
walking.
at this guy.
Be like me, Luke. Blend in with your surroundings. I am one with the great plains. Area lately?
Lola, who got in the garbage? Lola, did you get in the garbage? Lola, did you get in the garbage? Did you get in the garbage, Lola? Lola? Lola, stop! Lola, stop!
Oh, we're good. We're done, by the way.
Oh, we're done?
Yeah.
Okay.
We didn't get to kill anything today.
No.
I thought I was going to kill